What is a deck? Nothing but a miserable pile of staples! Have at ye! Imagine a format where you have no staples, because you can craft no cards, open no bundles, buy no structure decks. Imagine a challenge run where all you have is 80 random Yu-Gi-Oh cards and your own will to survive. Could you win even a single duel on the Master Duel ladder? If you can, you'll be rewarded with one additional pack to add to your collection, plus whatever legacy packs you pick up along the way. Use them wisely, because in a Masochist run, that's all you'll be getting, and every card counts. I'm Hardleg Joe, if you didn't know, and it's time for me to fulfill my destiny. Like Simo before me, I will take up Yu-Gi-Oh's most difficult challenge and try my best to reach the top of the Master Duel ladder under the most insane conditions possible. Grab a snack and lean back, cause it's gonna be a long and bumpy ride. Last time on Master Duel Masochist. Bunny with no titles, could it be a bot? Would a bot play like a 55 card deck? It might. Wait, what? Link summoning? I've never seen a bot do that. I didn't know it could get into the extra deck. Alright, one more bot game for the books. Not the most climactic way to end things out, but I'm just glad it's over. Sometimes, man, this challenge... And welcome back, Legos, to another exciting episode of Master Duel Masochist. And it's worth mentioning, we are officially 1 year into this series. Woo! Victory screech! And we still haven't made it into Platinum. It's been a long road getting from here to there, and it's been mostly hanging around Silver and Gold. This is going to take a long while to get there. And actually... we reached the 1 year mark like last week or a couple weeks back, but I didn't even notice. I've just been kind of slogging along at this. I didn't have anything planned, anything special. I just thought you'd like to know that it's been the year-long anniversary. How many years will it take for us to get to Master? Is it even possible? I mean, I know some people have done it, but I think they had to play like 1,000+ games. So if that's so, we're about halfway there. We're currently sitting on 563 duels, so maybe by year 2 we'll make it up into Master. Only time will tell. As for today, we're going to be hopping on the standard ladder with normal control. Previously, I've tried to switch between decks every session, but this was working really well. It's really simple, I like it, and we finally got a Tenyi. And, you know, this will be doubly as effective, because a long time ago we got Vessel for the Dragon cycle, which means the Tenyi is searchable. Now, will this be the thing that really pushes us over the edge and makes this deck powerful? Probably not, but, you know, I wanted to try it out. I didn't want to just switch back to Dragon Synchro. We could save that for next time. We haven't got any good new stuff for that. It's also worth noting that there is a water deck in the works. People on the Discord are trying to lab that out. They're pretty confident with it, but they were pretty confident about the Fire King deck too, and that didn't work. But just for the sake of switching things up, I'll probably get around to trying that eventually. But I wanted to try this first. I'm feeling really good about this. And while the WCQ is going on right now, you know, we could play in the event. Why would we? This event is the same as the regular ladder, just more competitive, I feel like. Maybe there's some bad people here at the end of the month who are down and low, but I think I'll just stick to Silver and see what we can do. Standard. Season 42. The meaning of life has begun. Alright, first duel of the day. We're against someone who's about to rank up. We lost the coin toss. It's about as bad as it could be. It's all the wrong things. But maybe they've got a bad deck. Maybe we've got a good hand. No, it's consistent. Stacy's Girls is got it in the world, I suppose. Oh. Hello, Math Mech. Hello, backup secretary. I was about to surrender immediately because Math Mech is usually great, but they started by getting these two, which don't do anything because this is a level 3 and not a level 4. And that is just Code Talker. He don't got no access. He don't... oh, but they have that. Fucking Parallel Exceed. I was like, he don't got no access. He ain't decoding shit. he ain't trans, he ain't Xcode, he's just a straight up, no thrills, code talker. You want to talk about code? He's got it. And a sword, a really weird one. And then they're getting all 4 of those. Well, there's access code. That seems like a strange thing to make turn 1. And then you're targeting a math mech and bringing it back. I'm glad I didn't surrender to this math mech player, chat. If this is their end board, I'm pretty confident in what I have. Does it keep that until the end of this turn? Yeah, so it'll go back, or it would if it stayed around. Wait, they ain't done. Link decode. Okay, so we had the code talker, and now we got the decode. Together they make decode talker. Scapegoat, okay. What is this thing's effect if this is sent to the graveyard as link material? Okay, so I think we just, like, stop them. We just put out a floodgate. They like floodgates, right? What if your link was banished? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this, this, and this. Now, famously, you cannot respond to access code talker's destruction effect. And they've got 2 pops. And I don't want to lose 2 things, chat, so we're just going to Lost Wind here. You are negated. Fortunately, I'll never be getting that back because of my own Banisher. But they can't get over Banisher. They got a Firewall Defensor, but that also can't get over things. Okay, they don't know what effect negation means, so they're just banishing that for no reason. If this card is sent to the graveyard as link material, do you think they understand how Banisher of the Radiance works, chat? Maybe they'll send this to the banishment for link material and be confused. Yep, there they go. Lingaribo! Okay, my traps are worthless, but my traps also aren't needed because this can beat over everything. How come effect no go off? I wanted to special summon a firewall from my deck. End phase. That's what we like to hear! Scapegoat time! Woo! I don't know why lately the victory screech. SpongeBob, man, it's just never-ending memes. Burrows into your head, but there we go. Start off, first wind. Stacy's girls don't mean shit. Let's open up our packs. All right, one fine master pack to start us off. Can we get some more tennies? Can this be the tenny episode where we just get all tennies? Insector crossbow, Zect arrow. It's only for Insectors, and it's not even new. Dark Lord Desire cannot be special summoned. You contribute this by tributing 1 fairy. You could target a monster your opponent controls. This loses 1,000 attack, and if it does, send that to the graveyard. Not good, not even in Dark Lords. Rescue! I need a lot more Rescue Ace cards. Crossporter! This is a Neospatian for some reason. Look, he's all like, "Give me your gems, Bentley Bear!" Toon Mass Sorcerer, I already have. Turnabout, I've heard this is fair play. If there's a face-up monster on the field whose current level is different from its original level, chase all monsters face down. Well, if you squint, it's kind of like Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon. Just not as good. Marincess Cascade. We need Marincess for this. Okay, do we actually get like a glowy one, or was the glow a lie? The glow was a lie, but we do get a synchro. It's unfortunate that I was like, oh, we finally got a level 8. Is it generic? A dark tuner and a clearwing monster. Specifically a clear, we're never making this unless we get clearwing. Awful, just awful. All right, one more win and we rank up. I guess I should get the bat back out. This may not be Argo stars, but that doesn't mean I can intimidate my opponent. It's fine, they can't actually see me. If you go up into locals and you have a bat like this, they might kick you out, or at least they'll try to, but you've got a bat. So I mean, what are they really gonna do? Call the police? You probably. Those people have things bigger than bats, so, you know, it all works out. We're up against Soapy. Ah, I see. Okay, maybe it's like a really bad Primite list and not the best deck in town. You know, the Ether Barrel. No, this is just Drill Beam. Well, you know what's funny? Depending on what they search, they can't do Drill Beam. What was it? You can't banish a normal monster because it needs to have an effect. Okay, this is just Blue Eyes. Never mind. You know what? I'm not facing Blue Eyes. Not the modern Blue Eyes. Get me out of here. All right, that last one didn't count. Interesting. It's a double rank up, but they're in bronze and I'm going first. This is the real test of my skill. Not beating someone who's also in silver 5, but beating someone who's a rank below me. And I've got traps and floodgates, and they only have a 5-card extra deck. So, deal with this. Gaga Gigo. I'm gonna make you, Gaga Gi, go out of here and do stuff. Alright, show me what you got. Coming at me. I believe. You don't have Lightning Storm. If you did, you would have Windmill Slammed that. Yeah, that's right. Now here's the thing, chat. I could make Crystal Wing from this position. You know, I could normal summon Plague Spreader. I could top deck whatever this card is to put it back, and I could make Crystal Wing. But in the face of 4 back row, I don't think that's especially worth it. I guess I could make it 3 back row, but then I wouldn't be able to do the thing. Yeah, Crystal Wing would die to Mirror Force. So I think we're just gonna play it cool. We're just gonna go in with the 1800. We're playing Goat Beats. Ring of Destruction. There is nothing we can do to stop that. But we both take 1850, so it's fine. And if they summon a monster, we've got a way around it. The heck? Rage with Eyes of Blue. You cannot normal or special summon the turn you activate this except for Blue Eyes. Banish this card and as many cards from your hand or field, and if you do, special summon 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck. I see. So there's a Blue Eyes. I'm sorry, was that effect... It's face down. I thought it was summon as many as you could. I guess I just bottomless this. Did they banish the other 2? Could have been in hand, maybe. Maybe the other ones were in hand. Alright, now I just need another strong normal monster. That ain't it. Do I go in with the Plague Spreader? Yeah, you know what? I'm not afraid. They gave up everything. 400. Put them on the clock. It's a 16-turn clock, but it is a clock. If they try to summon something with less than 800, we can Forbidden Chalice our Plague Spreader. Damn. So I've risked all and lost then, eh? Fine. Not much I can do about that. I mean, at the moment. I can Parasomnia Pillow this, though. Which I might if I don't draw another normal monster. But I drew another normal monster. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. I want to keep on to the Parasomnia Pillow in case they get some way to like, oh god. Wow. They're like, fuck, I can't beat an 1800 normal monster, that's too much. Well, there you go. The dichotomy between bronze and silver. We rank up, we get 2 packs. Let's pop them open, see what we got. We got 5 Hold Legacy packs, sit it in the bin. Open them up, see what you got. Ha! It's a sin. Ha! Cock-a-doodle-doo! If there are no monsters on the field, special summon this from your hand as a level 3. If your opponent has a monster, you can special summon this as a level 4. If it would leave the field, it can banish. This might be good if we ever get more shark stuff, because it's technically like a 3 or a 4. It's also a tuner, so maybe this is something that's at least playable. I'm just not sure if it's good in the current build. Tyrant's Tirade. Tribute 2 monsters. The effects of effect monsters that activate on the hand or in the field can't be activated. I'll have to read Scapegoat. I'm pretty sure Scapegoat can't be... I know it can't be tributed for a tribute summon. Can it be tributed for other stuff? Do I have other, like, token generators that can be tributed? Because this is just skill drain with extra steps. And it might be worth going through those extra steps to get skill drain. Oto Hime. Oh, I remember her from Bleach. She looks a little bit different, but yeah, you've got the red hair and everything. It's a spirit, so it can't be special summoned. It returns to the hand when if it's normal summoned. Target one monster your opponent controls, change its battle position, which might be useful if this had any attack, but it does not. M Warrior, sure is. Monstrous Bird, it sure is. What's it? Wow. Look at that, holding a whole ass cow. Must be American, trying to get that hamburger. Snake, yeah, we already seen this one. Chamberlain of the Six Samurai. I guess if the Six Samurai stuff comes out, we've got the normal monster for all that it's worth. Blasting the Ruins. If there are 30 or more cards in your graveyard, inflict 3,000. I cannot do that. When a spell trap is activated that targets an elemental hero avian, it doesn't matter. It could say win the game, and it still wouldn't be playable. When your opponent gains life points, target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. I guess that's a good counter to a Romage, but otherwise not that great. This might be useful, this might be useful. I'm not sure if we really want to go in hard on this, but you know, it has some options. Let's see our master packs. Okay, master pack number 1. This is for winning the duel. Can we get another Tenyi? I will keep saying it until we get one. Nimble Mamanga! Look at how fierce that is. It's gonna scurry so much. Also, I never noticed it had little, like, solar flare hands going on. If this is destroyed, gain 1,000, then special summon more. If I get 2 more, it'll still be useless. Why is this not in the legacy pack? Got another Ancient Warriors, just like 12 more of those and we can maybe play it. Alien Hunter, which is not good even in Aliens. This, which is not even good in Lightsworns. Lady of the Lake. Cannot be used as synchro material except for a warrior. If it's used as synchro material, banish it. When it's normal summon, target one noble knight normal monster in your graveyard, special summon it. If this card is in your graveyard, you could target 5 noble knights, reduce its level by 1, and if you do, special summon this. Okay, maybe if I get noble knight normal monsters, but otherwise I doubt so. We got another Psy-Frame that we can't go because we don't have the driver. Fire Formation Tensu! We're slowly getting Fire Formation stuff. It's just a free normal summon for a Beast Warrior. We do have some cool Beast Warrior stuff. Okay, did you lie again about the super rare? They lied again! Magnet Reverse. Target a machine or rock that is banished or in your graveyard that can't be normal summoned or set. Special summon it. This is pretty good if we had like a payoff for it. Like if you can make ABC Buster, this just like brings it back for free. It's pretty great. But we don't have any of those, so useless. This is the 3rd time you've given me the yellow glow. I don't believe you anymore. You're not getting me a super rare. I'm still right. I'm not getting a super rare. You know what? This probably isn't even good. I'm just gonna start with this. Celestial Night Lord Parshath. Takes exclusively fairies. Searches the Sanctuary of the Sky, which we don't have. If another fairy is sent to the graveyard, you can banish a fairy, summon a fairy from your hand. Useless. I was right. This is probably more no, this is even less useful. This is a ritual and I don't have the ritual spell for it, and even if I did, what would this even do? Nothing. Gladiator Beasts come back. If I had more Gladiator Beasts, this would be really good. Lord of the Red, my 2nd copy. I still need Red Eye's Transmigration to make it work. Hello, Mike. How's it going? Having a good time? Aquamere Cycle. Zodiac Chakanine again. Look at all these non-new cards. I've only opened like 500 packs, or no, I've only opened 200 packs. There's 10,000 cards. There should not be this many repeats. Black Mamba. Awful. Just awful. We're having a no good, very bad day. Maybe it's building up towards something, Chad. Maybe eventually we'll get something good. Alright, so despite my aversion to 2-card combos, we're gonna play something that's kind of a 2-card combo. We're playing Tyrant's Tirade, because like I said before, it's essentially just skill drain. And in a deck where we're playing mostly normal monsters, skill drain is insanely powerful. Now, of course, in order to activate this, we need to tribute 2 monsters. Now, we can tribute Scapegoat tokens, we can tribute the Fires of Doomsday tokens, and we can tribute, where's the other one? The Ogdoadic tokens. These all summon 2 or more. So if we can get this plus Tyrant's Tirade, we basically just shut down everything and hopefully win the game. Now these are not useless on their own. They're almost useless, but because all these tokens count as normal monsters, they also turn on stuff like Flawless Perfection of the Tenyi, they turn on Just a Break, they turn on the Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyi, so there is some synergy with everything else we've got going on. And if nothing else, we've changed up the extra deck ever so slightly. We've included Backup Supervisor and Binary Blader. These are 2 Link 2s that can be made with just token monsters, because this requires any generic. This is 2 normal monsters. Again, these count as normals. So if nothing else, if our opponent is low or we've used our other traps and we just have these tokens and it doesn't look like we're getting to Tyrant's Tirade, we can make an 1800 beater and at least start getting in for some damage. So that's what we're going to try to do. Jumping back in with normal control 8.12. Haha! Alright. Going second, but we've got two big floodgates. This is kind of a floodgate. This is weird because it's kind of a floodgate and kind of a battle trap. 10 card extra deck, so probably not the most competent. We're going second, but we do have a subversion, so if they just end on one monster, we can push it into the back rooms. We've got yugioh, so we're halfway to being able to summon the guard dragon. I'm feeling good about this, especially since they are seemingly having trouble with their first move. You know, if you're a confident player and you got a really good hand, you usually don't sit here talking about it. Unless they're also a streamer and they're explaining their moves to chat. Set 2, pass, kick in some mass. Okay, we don't get a chance to use this. Ooh. We don't have anything we want to get rid of, though, is the problem. I think we just summon yugioh and hope they don't have, like, bottomless trap hole. It don't look like they got bottomless trap hole. 1850, a fine year. Bada bing, no mirror force. And then we set. And we set. And we set another card and forget the set. Bop. There's gotta be a name for this. I guess full house. Not necessarily the 2 and 3, but like this idea that like all the back rows are full if you combine both of our things. Like I've got these ones and they've got those. There should be a word for that. Looking at a packed house tonight. Looking at some cramped hallways. We got a binary string. That's a little too nerdy. We got anti-mech knight strats going on. A full Monty. Comment in the comments with which you prefer. Okay, Fires of Doomsday. We got Doomsday Fires. Let's just attack again. Alright, we're still doing good. And this is a win. So it's like, okay, if these, I can at least activate this and then make my my 1800 link. Although I'm not sure if I want to like just put it all in like that. I was like, I should save it for the floodgate, as if I didn't already have 2 floodgates. Oh, this is like a good deck. I should not underestimate the king. If you're gonna swing at the king, you shouldn't miss. Yeah, I think we're gonna heartbeat this. We can't allow them to get more resources on. They already normal summoned. I don't want them to get fire attacker. Yeah, we'll send this. Alright. Banishes cost. And we go, no, there can be only one. And you already have your one machine. Got him. The problem, of course, is that as soon as I destroy this, they could summon it. Because this will be in the graveyard. Unless I strategically use this on the hydrant to move it into the back rooms in the hope that they can't get another card on the field in time. Yeah, let's go ahead. Activate the tokens. That monster gains 1500. Okay. Oh. I forgot about Teekaboo. I'm so stupid. I forget things all the time. Yeah, I think it's worth it to do this, just to have a monster that can't be flipped down. And then hopefully they'll attack into it, and that's when we can mirror wall in the damage step. 1850, 1800. We're almost there, chat. Yeah, they can do this. That gets them the spell. They can fire off an emergency. I was like, the thing is, they have to choose whether or not they want the really big guy, the turbulence, or the thing that can flip stuff face down. And I'm like, that's not a difficult choice. One gets you 4 cards. Set 4 from the deck. Never mind. They're going for the hydrant. I think they forgot that there could be only one is on the field. Yeah, so now you can add a monster, but you can't... Well, I guess if they have like Link Karibo or Al Mirage, they can do something. They're figuring it out. Give them some time, chat. Oh, they do have an extra deck card. Hold up. Relinquished Anima. Good thing I did not play into the zones. But that is a spellcaster, which means you can get something else on board. Oh, they had the turbulence already. I know who they're coming for. Fortunately, the mirror wall does do some stuff here. Unfortunately, it does not kill them. They will take 300 and still be on 350. Also, they just set 4 cards. So even if I have this, I can't do anything. The only thing is I don't think any of those hit Teekboo. Wait till damage step. Mirror Wall! 300. Get out of here. Oh? And they surrendered! They set 4. They had so much. I was starting to get worried, but we can beat the Silver Rescue Ace player. Woolululu, victory, Screech. Alright, this is the first time we've really felt like we've earned this Master Pack. This was a long, hard-fought duel that'll surely have a Tenyi. This is a heroic challenger with big sea shield swords that aren't even short. They're not even swords. They're like spears. This name is awful. Magical Broker. Yeah, he looks broke. While you control a continuous spell trap, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. During your opponent's turn, you could send 1 continuous spell trap to the graveyard to draw a card. I might play this at some point if I get more floodgates. At the moment, I'm just really on the 2, but maybe someday. Hey, another Dragunity. Target 1 Dragunity in your spell trap, special summon it. Damn, that's almost good, but it's not. El Dorado Adelantado. If you control an Eldritch, which I don't. Glacial Beast, Blizzard Wolf. We already had one of these, but this is pretty good. When a monster declares an attack, you can negate the attack. Special summon a level 4 water from your hand. At the start of the opponent's battle phase, if this is in the graveyard, you control no other monsters, summon this in attack position. It's kind of like a battle fader, but worse. Light Sworn Aegis. We already had one of these. Black Ship of Corn! That's a rank 4 that actually does something! We've got some removal now! The power of Corn compels you! It ain't the best rank 4, it's no 101, it's no Castell, even those are outdated, but just the fact that we have something that can destroy. Wait, I just forgot. Target a monster with attack less than or equal to the. I was like, finally, we got something that, like, if Gem Knight Pearl can't beat over it. But no, this doesn't actually solve that problem. But if we have something that, like, can't be destroyed by battle, I guess it gets rid of, like, Yubel. It sends it to the grave. It's still a good pickup. We're probably gonna put this in.
They're like, I can't help but notice that you took me out of the deck. You seem to have forgotten Gaia Armor Dragon Shell. I would like to say that I would prefer to be into the extra deck again.
There's so many synchros I need, and I got that. Well, let's go put some corn in our deck. All right, just a small change to the deck. We made our deck slightly more corny, and we took out the Rastaliger. We've never actually summoned it. We don't have enough ability to swarm to really make that good. So this is normal control, 8.13. Let's jump back into it. All right, one more and we rank up, and we get to go first. And fortunately, our opponent is going to be distracted. They're going to be too busy delivering food to possibly try and compete against us. And that's because our opponent is your friendly, local, neighborhood DoorDasher. They're out there doing the stuff you need. We opened with Red Resonator, so we could make a rank 6. I don't think we want to, but we could. We really don't have any incentive to put out Gagagigo as it is. So I think we just bottomless and this, and then we can make a decision on turn 2. We either run out the Gagagigo, or if they have something that needs to be removed, we can make the White Aura Whale, or the White Aura Dolphin, or we can make the, whatchamacallit. I see. Do I want to stop that? What's the Cyber Spell Trap? If this is Cyber Darks, this could get out of hand really quick. I'll let them cook. I'll see what they got. We need more information. I mean, there's a chance this is like a really outdated version of whatchamacallit. That light machine ritual archetype with all the level 1s. Drytron. They're the Dry Eyes. But it looks like they're just using it to search Cyber Dragon, which they cannot summon because I don't control a monster, and also they have this. Never mind. It can't be destroyed by card effects. Keep that in mind, chat. Do not use the bottomless trap hole. Now, whatever they link this off into can be destroyed by card effects. Power Bond! Chimeratech Rampage. I mean, yeah, we just bottomless this. So, Rampage is gone, but we lose the Chalice. I see no reason currently to make either of our ranks or our level 6s. So, let's try this. Plus, it baits out if they have any kind of, like, imperm or effect negation or whatever. Banish Cyber Dragons with different names. Well, looks like we're just running out the Gagagigo after all. What's this graveyard? It's only if it's destroyed. Okay. 1850. They jumped the gun a bit there. To be fair, you don't want your opponent to synchro summon. What if I created a synchro that was more powerful than what they had? Lots of removal, but they need to have monsters. It's fine, we got them on the clock. Tick-tock. Smashing ground, you fiend! I only controlled one face-up monster. Now watch me just draw Opticlops. Nope. Fuck it. I'm not afraid of the Imperm column. The good thing is now that I don't control a monster, they can't activate Cyber Dragon. Or summon Cyber Dragon. Ooh, set in a card! Interesting, interesting. The Curious Headhunter. So what do you think the chances that this is Ash, chat? I guess we gotta try. Battle phase, 1600. No, it's just this. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one other Cyber Dragon from your deck or graveyard to your hand. They're just going for the Cyber Dragon. Alright, we've got the Just-A-Break. The beautiful Headhuntress will not be stopped. Surely they can't fusion again, right? There's Cyber Dragon. Battle phase. No, come on! Fuck! Do you have another Chimeratech Rampage? No, it's Chimeratech Overdragon. Send all other cards. Cybernetic Revolution. Alright. Unfortunately for you, you will be tasting justice! Justice breaks across your backs. Huh. Scapegoat. Okay. I think it's worth trying to go for, chat. Never mind. This has to be in the hand. Damn it. Well, if nothing else, if they get another Chimeratech... I mean, they put the one back. So we could Scapegoat to hopefully save. Alright, Dasher. Are you gonna deliver me a delicious victory? Ah, Cyber Valley. Card is targeted for an attack. You can banish this, draw one card, end the battle phase. Yeah, we're just gonna save it. Back in the day, this was a great card. Worked really well, could not be stopped. But back in the day, you didn't have to deal with the back rooms. Get into hell, you fiend! Ha! Go forth, beautiful Headhuntress! Show them the meaning of haste! We got it! The power of normal control. Oh, hello, Luke Von Karma. How are you doing today? And the rest of your chat. Did you have a nice stream? You came right as I was ranking up into Silver 3 on my awful Masochist deck. Rated for an epic win and 2 packs. All right, we have 5 whole legacy tickets. Ooh, ah, fancy. Could one of them be good? Let's flip them up. Wah! Ice Princess Zerat. I think we already have this, and we already can't summon it. So, yeah. Psychic Snail. It sure is, Eddie. And I think we already have this as well. Knight of the Red Lotus. If you have exactly 3 normal monsters in the graveyard, summon this from your hand by banishing 2 of them. You could select and special 1 level 4 or lower from your graveyard. We already have this, but better. It's called World Legacy Guard Dragon, and it only requires me to banish 2, and it's a lot more powerful, but maybe someday. How long before we get, like, Knight of the Red Lotus, like, retrain? Defcon Bird, sound the alarm! Woo, woo! You can discard 1 other Cyber, special summon this. You can use this effect once per turn. When your Cyberse is targeted for an attack, you can make its attack events become double its original attack. Then you can change it to defense position. This attack and defense change lasts until the end of the damage step. Not bad if I ever get like a Cybers pile together. Skullbird. I don't see a single skull in here. He's not even flying. He's clearly like running. Perform a pal Inflatier Taper. I didn't think we'd have to worry about inflation in this episode. I'm not even reading this. Ogre of the Black Shadow. It is a normal monster, but it only has 1200 attack and it's not dark, so it can't be used for anything good. Burst Return. If you control Bursinatrix, don't even need to read the rest. That's another Egg Clutch. Bright Future. Target 2 banished psychics, return them to the graveyard and draw a card. Doesn't look very bright. Okay, so we got pretty much nothing useful. Maybe the Defcon Bird. Let's see if the Master Packs hold anything better. All right, Master Pack number 1. This is for defeating our opponent, the vicious Cyber Dragon player who tried to OTK us. We get Centurion Bonds. This would be good if I had any Centurion monsters. We already have this fucking potato head looking fucker, and he's not useful. Bujinity. It's a Bujin card, who cares? Ooh, is this a generic level 12 synchro? Can't be destroyed by battle. Dinosaurs you control that were special summoned from the graveyard can't be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, and your opponent cannot target them with card effects. If this card is destroyed, shuffle 1 normal monster from your grave into the deck, special summon this card. I might be able to make this. I have a whole bunch of like high level tuners that I'm like, I could never play this because the best thing I have is like a level 6. But now it's kind of a boss monster. I mean, it can't be destroyed by battle. Dinosaurs you control that were special summoned from the graveyard. So if this goes to the graveyard and it comes back, it can't be destroyed or targeted. Works with normal monsters. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Black Metal Dragon. Target 1 Red Eyes you control. Equip this from your hand. This card is sent from the field to the graveyard. Add a Red Eyes from your deck to your hand. This is really good if we can get like a Red MD or a Link 1. Unfortunately, we don't have either of those at the moment, but this is like a time bomb. This is something that will be useful eventually. Valmonica Creation. This is like a payoff for Valmonica that requires you to have a bunch of stuff, and we don't have any of those. Cybers Integrator, we already have, and Big Evil Shitty Big Core Mark II. If you control no monsters, you can normal summon this without tributing. If it's special summon, put 3 counters on it. If it attacks, remove a counter if you cannot destroy it. Well, you normal summon it, but it doesn't get any counters. If it's special summoned, it would at least be good for synchros or whatever, but as it stands, useless. This might be really good. This will be good in the future. Let's see what we get for ranking up. Come on, give us another Tenyi. Can we get a Tenyi? That is not a Tenyi. That is a mechanical lion, which has really weird, kind of gross looking art. It gains 300 for every plant you control. And your opponent can't steal it. You know, if this is all you have and your opponent's playing that Tenpai deck, or they're just going to activate like Change of Heart, they can't. Botanical Lion refuses to change. Robot Buster Destruction Sword, not good even in the deck it was made for. Another golden form that we don't need. Another Desire, we got one of this like 2 packs ago. Another not good Trap Tricks. Tree Otter. Target 1 monster you control. It gains 1,000 until the end of this turn. You must control a beast. I do have a bunch of level 2 beast stuff, so maybe this will be useful eventually. At the moment, not so much. Gold Pride. Oh, this is for Gold Pride specifically. And another Guard Dragon Almaraduke, which we can't even summon. Okay, let's go see if we can incorporate that synchro somehow. All right, our opponent is having a good day. They're about to rank up. We looked at everything we could use as far as like tuners, and there's not really an easy way to make giant dinosaur synchro. Not in this deck. Maybe in the Dragon Synchro deck. But unfortunately that doesn't play any normal monsters, so it's like one or the other, at least for the moment. But who knows, maybe it'll come up eventually. We're up against Sistache. I guess that's when your sister has a mustache. 14 card extra deck. Normal summon Oak. I've been there. Activate Magician Salvation. I guess then you can send off one of these to get the thing. Hello, Flamberge. It's rare that I see you on the other side of the field. Yeah, this would be a lot better if I had 2 Tenyis, but I don't. I just have 1. But we can get that 1 into the graveyard, so there's that. Divine Wrath, pretty good. Okay, let's see if we can bait out an Ash Blossom. Haha! Oh, they thinking. They thinking and stinking. They're Abraham stinking over here. Just smelling up things. Oh, I can put Mystery Shell in the graveyard too. Neat. Okay. I think because we have Just a Break, we want to save the Red Resonator for now. So let's just Opticlops. 1800. Playing football. Ready to hike. Involving. Okay. So I can do this. Use this. You go down by 15. And now Opticlops is bigger! Take that, Flamberge! Go back to hell where you belong! Okay, and then we set this. We set this. We set Divine Wrath. I'm not sure how useful it'll be because this is Dark Magician, but it's also Snake Eyes, so maybe it'll be very useful. I cannot allow them to get to Dark Magical Circle while they have Eternal Soul. We need to stop this right now. Good. Good, I was wise to do that. Because then they could have stacked something and activated the Dark Magical Circle and immediately gotten it and then draw a card. And unfortunately, Just a Break doesn't work if they also have a normal monster. But they getting it next turn. I can destroy their Eternal Soul, chat. It would just cost almost everything. Behold. And I hear this calling. It summons tokens to my field. There we go. One in defense, one in attack. The best of both worlds. Wow. They couldn't handle it! They're like, tokens? I'm out of here, brother. I don't know what I'm supposed to do against tokens. And there we go. Easy as pie. We're doing good today. 4 wins. I think this is the biggest win streak we've ever had. Wow, they got Nibiru. They got 3 Dark Magicians. They got Diabell Star. They could have won that. I wasn't coming out of that, but you know, we just have the we have the morale boost. All right, a single master pack to fill our day. What will it have? Searching it up Gary's way. Senko, the Skybolt Star. I have never even heard of this card or seen it, I don't think. Is this that, what's it called? Fist of the North Star? If an Earth monster is normal or special summoned, you can special summon this from your hand. You can banish this from your graveyard, target a level 5 or higher warrior, and 1 attack position your opponent controls. Those monsters lose exactly 1500, and if it does, destroy that opponent's monster. Not bad. For a good pickup for the warrior deck, I suppose. And then we got Horus level 4. Control of this card cannot switch. You know, we're getting a whole anti-mind control deck together. Agave Dragon. That's not like great, but honestly, we've been playing Saryuya Skulldread, and in our deck, this might be better because it's like the same type of materials, except these effects might actually do something. We have dragons in the grave, so we can maybe burn our opponent for something. We have worms, so we can gain life points. This is my game. We don't have any dinosaurs or anything, but just having a 3000 beater might put that in there. Guard, go! This is for Gagaga, Dododo, or Go-Go-Go, and we don't have any of those, so... Amorphage Infection. Every time I look at this, all I see is like a hedgehog, like on its back, like, help me! I don't think that's what it is, but that's all I can see. Also, it's useless. Synchron Explorer, just giving his heart out to everyone. Dreamland. Support for the, what were they called? Elder entities? The archetype that isn't an archetype, 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 that isn't that is oak.
What is a oak?
Cool art though. I mean, I always like a cool mystical city and shit. And our last card is Flamebell Guard. Well, it is a normal monster, a dragon, and a tuner. If we're gonna get any combination of those things, this is pretty good. But it's a level 1, doesn't help us a whole lot, but maybe we can use it in the future. Either way, let's go put Agave Dragon in there. All right, small change, just like I said, we added in the Agave Dragon, and it turns out we only had 14 cards in the extra, so we don't even need to take out the Saryuya. It's unlikely we'll make either of those, but now we have the options. You know, maybe one of these days we'll be able to. So this is normal control, 8.14, jumping back in.